ChaosMagemon, Nat 1995 here in the video game fanfiction plot with a new chapter for you all in the Chi Wizard Ninja. And remember, I do not own the Naruto series or this story. I give full credit to its author by ChaosMagemon on fanfiction.net. Planning ahead. One night at the Namikaze mansion, Tenten had entered carrying one of her swords wrapped up. Naruto? She called but saw no sign of him. When she saw Jade, Shizuka, Hinata, Ino, Temari, and the Chan gang walked in, "You guys see Naruto? He's on the roof. He told us to come up when you got here, Tenten." Shizuka answered. "Well then let's go," Tenten said as they went up to the roof of the compound. When they reached the roof, the sight they saw made the Chan family gawk. Naruto was sitting in a lounge chair as a group of 15 ninja Shadowken were dancing around, lifting their knees up and down and kicking them up. Naruto moved his finger around to the rhythm of the Shadowkens dancing until he saw the group. "Oh hey guys, glad you could make it." "Naruto, what are you doing?" Jackie asked in disbelief. Shindu answered, "Using my minions for humiliating stunts." Naruto spoke back, "Hey come on, you got to admit the Shadowken sure can dance." Naruto showed the ninjas still dancing. "Yeah, they sure can," Jade admitted. "Enough dancing. Naruto, you said you wanted us up here when we were all together. What is it?" Uncle asked. Naruto turned to the Shadowken, "Take 5 boys and bring up the goods." The ninjas bowed their heads and vanished into the ground, only to come back up a moment later carrying 6 familiar objects: a gourd, a lotus pod, flowers, castanets, a drum, and a flute. "Hey, aren't those?" Jade asked. "Why yes they are, Temari your fan, Tenten your sword." Tenten sat the sword down and Temari sat the fan down while Uncle looked at his magic apprentice. Naruto explained. "Of course. I know that these 8 objects were used to banish Shindu and his brother into the demon netherworld centuries ago. Jade however told me about how the demon sorcerer's chi was also imbued into the objects as well for centuries until activated. I got a feeling I know where this is going," Tahu whispered to Jackie. "When I use these objects on the demons to imprison them within my body, I'm willing to bet their demon chi was once again imprinted within them. If I can reawaken the demon chi within these objects, I can have my elemental powers restored. The only difference would be is that this won't include the demons themselves, just their powers, and this time I'll make sure they won't be attained through chi potions." "Yeah. What are you thinking, tampering once again with demon chi?" Uncle called. "I understand your concern, Sensei, but with Zilong on the loose and Sasuke powered up, I need more help than what the talismans can provide me with," Naruto explained. Uncle looked skeptical of Naruto's choice but sighed, "Do what must be done." "Arigato," Naruto said before taking out his Barracuda medium, pointing it at the objects. "Mu I Kibushu Li. Mu I Kibushu Li. Mu I Kibushu Li." He continued the chant as the objects started glowing as chi was being drained out of them and pooled into Naruto's body, and the sword emitted a beam entering him that contained the demon chi in his body as it once did with the demons. When the objects stopped glowing, they fell to the ground as the lotus pod and flowers wilted. "Whoa, they sure didn't last long." Jade noticed them. "The demon chi must have been what's been keeping them looking lively and fresh for so many months," Tahu theorized. "Did it work?" Temari asked. "Let's find out," Naruto said, conjuring a lightning bolt in his right hand while in his left hand was a water sphere. "It worked." "That's awesome, you've got all your powers back," Hinata cheered. "Yup, and this time I'm gonna make sure they stay in me." "Tenten, Temari, thanks for the use of your weapons again, couldn't have pulled it off without them." "No problem, Naruto." Tenten smiled. "Well then, how about some dinner?" Naruto offered and the girls looked excited. Meanwhile at Orochimaru's lair, Zilong presented himself before Orochimaru. "I heard you've been having trouble with Naruto Uzumaki, haven't you, Zilong?" "A mere mishap, but I will eventually make Shindu's powers mine, but I cannot rely on my regular dark chi warriors. I require the aid of others. And I know just the people to hire," the dark chi wizard team replied. "Do you, Well, if you're interested, I know of 3 others in Konoha lockup that could also be worthy of you. Is that so? Zilong crossed his arms as Orochimaru whispered into his ear, making his curiosity perk up. You don't say. Very well then, I'll swing by there after I acquire my 4 choices, he said as he vanished. Somewhere far from Konoha, inside a penitentiary cell were the 3 street-talking martial arts fighting trio themselves: Strike Master Ice, DJ Fist, and MC Cobra. The lead guy looked through his bargel cell window. Man, I would do anything to back out there again doing what we do best. Wouldn't we all, Ice? Cobra replied while lying on his bed. Looking for liberation, boys? The 3 gasped and looked around. Yo, who said that? Ice called. I did. Zilong appeared. Whoa dude, how'd you do that? Ice asked. It's simple teleportation, took me a week to master it. Wicked. Cobra admitted. So what you doing in here? Ice asked. I've come here to free you, Strike Master Ice, MC Cobra, and DJ Fist. I require your assistance. Yo, hold up. We're not looking into any hire unless our employer shows us some green. Ice explained. And you shall have plenty of that, I assure you, once you've helped me. Zilong answered. You serious? Ice asked. I am, and Zilong Wang always keeps his word. Well then Zilong, if you can deliver, we got the gig. Ice answered as his boys stood together. Good answer, now come along, we have another to pick up. Zilong said, using his magic to make all 4 of them disappear. Meanwhile in San Francisco, ex-crime boss Valmont, now reduced to a civilian, was walking up to his apartment yawning. What a day. It took a long time, but Valmont came out of being flat broke to middle class and got a better apartment with more space. While he wouldn't admit it, he enjoyed being a regular citizen, not having to deal with magic or demons anymore. He unlocked the door to his apartment room and entered, turning on the lights, but jumped seeing Zilong sitting in an armchair. Welcome home, Mr. Valmont. Who are you? How'd you get in here? Valmont demanded. Teleportation, of course. He vanished and appeared behind Valmont, spooking him as he slammed the door shut, cutting off his retreat. I'm here because I require your aid. No, go away, I don't want anything to do with magic. Valmont warned him. Don't you? You have used magic countless times to get what you wanted, didn't you? All in the past, and all it's done was get me nothing. Because of that I became broke, but now that I've become a normal citizen, I'm not risking the chances of losing it again. Good reasons, Valmont, however your choice is not optional. He used his magic, making the screaming Valmont vanish with him. Zilong suddenly appeared on a cliff looking down at Konoha. Now for my latest recruits. He snapped his fingers and suddenly appearing before him were 3 guys. One was Mizuki, the traitorous academy instructor who tried to frame Naruto for stealing a scroll of forbidden jutsu, and the other 2 were Kabuto's teammates for the Chunin exams, Yaro and Masumi, who were captured and brought in for questioning on Kabuto and Orochimaru, but couldn't spill anything because they were trained so well to suppress the truth. What happened? Mizuki asked. How'd we get out here? Masumi asked. That was my doing, gentlemen, Zilong began. I am Zilong Wang, and I require the aid of your assistance. Assistance? Yoro asked. Why should I listen to a punk kid like you? Mizuki frowned. Because this punk kid can help you achieve vengeance on the one boy who's done you wrong. I'm talking about Naruto Uzumaki. You know the Kibai? He gasped. Oh yes, for he is also my enemy as well, and you 2 were under the employ of Orochimaru. Well, I fight by his side as well and could use you boys in my employ. What's in it for us? Yoro questioned suspiciously. Freedom, of course. You won't be back in Konoha lockup if you choose to join me. The 3 looked at each other before Mizuki answered, well, I'll join you. I'm gonna make that Kibai brat pay for humiliating me. Wise choice, and you too? We're in so long as we don't have to stay in lockup. Masumi answered. Perfect, now come, we must be leaving. Zilong said, making them all disappear, and he reappeared at Orochimaru's lair. Welcome back, I trust it was successful for you? The Sannin licked his lips. Of course. Zilong answered, revealing Mizuki, Yaro, and Misumi. Orochimaru-sama. Mizuki gasped as he bowed. I am sorry I have failed in getting the scroll of forbidden jutsu for you all those years ago. All in the past, Mizuki. They no longer matter to me anymore. And now the other four. The wizard used his magic to make Ice, Fist, Cobra, and Valmont appear. Where am I? Valmont asked. Definitely better place than the junkyard, Ice said until he saw Orochimaru. Well man, you need some sun. Welcome to my lair, I am Orochimaru, your gracious host. While I Zilong Wang shall be your master. Valmont scoffed, I serve no one. Good day, gentlemen. Valmont walked off until he was being blocked by multiple snakes hissing at him, forcing him to back away. And like I said before, your choice isn't optional, Zilong replied. Listen up, you will all help me achieve my goal and I shall see to it you will all be rewarded. Now then, it's time for your makeovers. Makeovers? Mizuki asked. Looks like we getting some power-ups, boys. Ice and his crew smirked as all 7 of them were swallowed up by a cloud of Zilong's dark magic that started transforming them. Soon all 7 of them landed before their new master, transformed into dark she warriors, with Mizuki, Valmont, and Ice looking more like the warrior Ren, Cobra, Misumi, and Yara looked more like Gan, while DJ Fist looked more like the warrior Kui. Yoro still wore his black ocular specs and Misumi wore his eyeglasses, while Ice and Cobra retained their regular piercings. While all 7 of them were given red hair, it remained in their original styles. Whoa, this ain't like our first style. Ice checked himself out. Yeah, no tail sticking out. Cobra looked behind himself, seeing nothing growing out of his behind. I feel power coursing through my veins. Mizuki gasped. So do I. Yaro added. Me too, Misumi finished, until they noticed Valmont standing straight with a firm look. What's with him? I knew Valmont wouldn't choose to follow me willingly, so I removed his humanity from him when he transformed. Now I won't have to listen to his whining. Zilong explained as Chi warrior Valmont bowed his head. I live to serve you, master. He spoke in a mindless slave voice. I know all 7 of you will be the commanding officers in my dark she warrior army, but for now I must train you in order for you to become in sync with your skills. And how long will that take, dog? Ice asked. Who knows, but no matter how long it takes, you will be strong enough to serve me. Do I make myself clear? Yes, master. They answered. Good. Zilong smirked. The very next morning, Naruto woke up and got ready for his morning training, but was interrupted hearing a tap on his window. Seeing Nico, what's up? Sorry about this, but Tsunade-sama requests your presence immediately, Naruto. The Anbu answered. Alright, I'm on it. Naruto said as he took off into the sky, flying for the administration building. When he arrived, he saw the Chan family, Taru, Captain Black, Jiraiya, Hack, El Taro, and Peiko. Naruto, glad you made it. Tsunade said. Yeah, so what's going on? Naruto asked. There's been a breakout in Konoha lockup. Jiraiya answered. Breakout? Who escaped? 3 shinobi, one of which you know well, Mizuki. Tsunade spoke, making Naruto flinch. Him again? Naruto frowned. Yes, and the other 2 were identified as Yaro Akido and Misumi Tsurugi. Tsunade continued. Those 2 were Kabuto's teammates, they also worked for Orochimaru. Precisely. Jiraiya replied. But how'd they do it? Naruto asked until Uncle answered. They did not break out themselves. They were teleported via teleportation magic. Magic? Zilong Wang. Naruto frowned. What would he want with those 3? Shizune asked. Duh, just like his dad, he's hiring flunkies into his forces. Jade answered. Correct, and hiring those who have knowledge of Konoha will give him and Orochimaru an edge in invading our village. Tsunade added. Naruto turned to Uncle. Isn't there any spell we can use to keep him and his dark chi out? There is. Taru and I have been working on a barrier spell to keep them out, but it's unknown how strong it is. But that alone will not be enough, Jiraiya began, Eventually you will have to face Zilong in combat, same for Orochimaru, Sasuke, and the Akatsuki. Almost forgot about them. So many villains out there, how can we handle them all? Naruto asked. Because Naruto, you will have help from inside enemy camp. Sarutobi entered with an Anbu. Sensei? The two Sannin asked but noticed the Anbu joining him. I heard what's been going on and I feel it's time I let you all in on the secret provided by my undercover agent. Sarutobi let the Anbu pass. I'm risking a lot coming out here and revealing myself, but you all have to know the truth. The Anbu removed his mask, revealing to be none other than Uchiha Itachi himself. You! Jackie and his family gasped. Naruto frowned. Itachi, why are you here? Because Naruto, I have information for you all. He answered. Sensei, what's the meaning of this? Tsunade gasped. I understand everyone's concerned, but there's something about Itachi and the Uchiha clan massacre none of you know. Sarutobi explained. What are you talking about? Viper asked. Yeah, didn't Itachi murder his whole clan save for Sasuke to test his strength? Jade asked. Yes, Jade, Itachi did murder his clan but it wasn't to test his strength. Sarutobi started, making everyone surprised and they listened in. The reason he did it is because my teammates, Danzo, and myself ordered him to do so. What? Jackie and Tahu gasped. You ordered the attack on the Uchiha, why? Naruto asked, not wanting to believe the one he looked to as a grandfather would do such a thing. Because Naruto, the Uchiha clan was planning to take over the village. Sarutobi answered, putting confused looks on everyone. Take over the village, Sensei? Tsunade asked. But why? Jiraiya asked. You all know when Tsunade's grandfather Hashirama was elected as village leader over Madara Uchiha? He began as they started nodding while the chants listened in. Well, as it turned out, Madara returned to Konoha years ago, convincing the Uchiha clan to revolt against Konoha. I tried my hardest to negotiate with him peacefully but was unsuccessful. Then enters Ichi's part. Sarutobi explained. During my years in the Anbu Black Ops, I was hired to spy on my own clan by Sandaime Sama, while at the same time acted as a spy for my family, passing on information to each other, but in the end I was ordered to assassinate my own family, Ichi explained, all but Sasuke. I cared too much for him to kill him. Wow, such tragedy. Viper gasped. Whoa. Jade added. Hold on, you said Madara Uchiha returned to the village years ago? Naruto asked, but how's that possible? He'd have to be ancient. I know, but we have yet to find out how this was possible. Ichi answered. Ichi, where is Madara now? Jackie asked. He's leading the Akatsuki under the alias of Tobi, only me and select few know who he really is, Ichi added. When I heard what became of Sasuke, it left me crushed. Even if he's still alive, I'm unable to stand the idea of him letting himself turn into a monster. Technically he didn't let himself become one, he was tricked into it, but he wanted my powers anyway and would have resulted just the same. Naruto corrected him. Anyway, Sasuke will eventually one day seek me out and kill me, avenging our family, then maybe he'll finally be at peace. Yeah, I doubt that, Naruto answered. Even if he does avenge his family, he's out for my blood too, blaming me for him turning into a demon. Zilong wouldn't have given Sasuke that potion unless he had an ulterior motive behind it. I'm willing to bet you anything Zilong plans on using Sasuke as well to get to Shindu, even if Orochimaru doesn't realize it yet. Jiraiya added. So what can we do? El Toro asked. I'll tell you one thing. I need to get stronger, Naruto answered. Naruto, with all your powers, how much stronger can you get? Shizune asked. The Akatsuki members I can assume are all dangerous, probably even more powerful than Ichi and Kisame. And with Orochimaru's and Sasuke's powers and Zilong's magic, the talismans and demon chi alone will not be enough for me to take them on single-handedly. So what are you suggesting? Jackie asked. I need to train elsewhere outside the village. What? They asked. There's only so much I can learn here in the village. I need to expand my horizons, learn methods and techniques outside the village. Naruto answered. Still Naruto, you can't just go out of the village like this on your own. What if you run into the Akatsuki? Tsunade asked. Tsunade's right, Jiraiya added, that's why I'm going with you as well. Really Uro-Sennin? Naruto asked. Jiraiya smiled, well like Tsunade said we can't let you go out there alone, can we? Naruto smirked, excellent. Though how long would this take? Tsunade asked. It would take a great deal of preparation for us to begin our hunt for Baju, and the Akatsuki know too well of Jiraiya-sama and would not attack directly without exposing themselves. Ichi explained. So I should be in the clear? Naruto asked. Precisely. Well Tsunade, what are your thoughts? Jiraiya asked her. Tsunade pondered before answering, it would do Naruto plenty of good as well as the rest of us to prepare for such an event. Very well, I shall make this training trip official ninja business for you and Jiraiya, Naruto. Arigato, Tsunade-sama. Shindu spoke through, and I assure you I shall also once again train Naruto in terms of magic and his elements. See that you do, Shindu. Tsunade replied. Now if you'll excuse me I must get back to Kisame. Ichi went for the window and his body burst into crows as they flew out the open window. Then that night at the mansion, Naruto was in his bedroom with all 6 of his girls who gathered around him on his bed. Naruto had explained to them the situation about the Akatsuki and everything, so you see, Uro-Sennin and I will be taking a 3-year training trip to prepare against the threat of the Akatsuki, Zalong, Sasuke, and Orochimaru. I apologize for the sudden change in plans, but that's just how it is. The Kunoichi looked at each other, seeing each other's confused and surprised reaction as well as looking at Naruto until Jade spoke. Girls, I know 3 years is a long wait, but Naruto needs this, if not his life will be in danger and he can't be kept here like a caged animal. Besides, this will also give us time to hone our own skills, that way we can fight alongside him when the time comes. The girls taking Jade's words in started understanding as Hinata spoke. Naruto, as one of your fiancés I support your choice. So do I. Ino added. Me too. Tingen put in. Same here. Temari added. And I do too. Shizuka finished. Naruto smiled, thanks girls, and don't worry, I'll make sure to mail you all every month to keep you updated on my training. We should hope so. Tingen crossed her arms. I will, and things will be better than they were before, I guarantee. In response he felt the girls glump him. We're sure gonna miss you Naruto. Ino said, cuddling into his chest. It will be lonely without you around. Tingen added, rubbing against his cheek. But we know you'll be safe as you've proven yourself to be capable of. Shizuka said, hugging him from behind, pressing her perfect breasts into his back. And don't worry, we'll hold down your place while you're gone. Temari tickled his chin. And try not to overly change. We like you the way you are. Hinata added, embracing him. And we always will. Jade finished. Naruto smiled, holding them close. Don't worry girls, I'll be back. After all, I still have a dream to follow, and no matter what I won't die so easily. Watching from the balcony window, was Jiraiya jotting down notes, eager to see where things would go, until he saw shadows loom over him and saw multiple bat shadowken. Oh, not again! He cried as the swarm attacked him. Meanwhile, far from Konoha in the land known as Amigakure, the 2 Akatsuki members Pain and Konan were standing by a watchtower until member Zetsu emerged from the ground. Well, what have you found? Pain asked. Naruto's leaving the village of Konoha. The plant guy answered. Leaving? Pain asked. Yes, but only temporary. He's being accompanied by Jiraiya of the Sannin. Jiraiya-sensei. The 2 members muttered. This does throw a big wrench in our plans, doesn't it? Zetsu asked. I'm afraid so. Pain answered. So what now? Zetsu asked. Exactly what we talked about earlier. We need to wait at least 3 years before beginning our hunt. Pain answered. I understand. Zetsu said, taking his leave. Konan spoke. Nagato, what if he becomes stronger under Jiraiya-sensei? You know what Ichi and Kisame told us about Naruto and his powers. I'm aware of that fact, Conan, which is why we will also have to get even stronger. We must remember the goal of the Akatsuki and the Kyuubi is essential to it. Pain looked out into the rainy village. Back at the Namikaze mansion, Naruto was lying in bed surrounded by his 6 future brides who had their arms draped all over him. Meanwhile, deep in his mind, Naruto was sitting on the ground until he found Kurama in a smaller form, Shinju's spirit, and his parents approach him. "Benny, for your thoughts, son?" Minato asked. "Hey guys. I just got a lot on my mind," Naruto replied. "We understand with all that's going on you'll be in for a lot when you get back," Kurama said. "Yup. Do not worry so much," Shinju floated over. "After all, we're all in this together, we'll all help one another so no one can bring us down." "I know." Kushina sat down next to her boy. "Sweetie, we know this is a lot to handle, but remember you have friends and allies who are willing to help you. You don't have to carry the burden alone." "Your mom's right, Naruto. Even if I was incredibly strong, I couldn't take on every mission by myself. Remember that," Minato added. Naruto smiled. "I will, thanks guys." He embraced his parents. Meanwhile, at Orochimaru's lair inside a training room, Demon Sasuke was concentrating and was slowly transforming back into human, but when he was halfway there he returned to his demon form. "Damn, it's so close!" he cursed. Solan's voice came from him. "It seems you still require more training if you wish to master demon camouflage." "Yeah, I wasn't even 1,000 years old and I mastered human transformation like that," Sawu's voice added with a chuckle, making Sasuke growl. "Shut up. I will master this transformation as well as all of your powers, because when I do it, Chi and Naruto will pay dearly for what they've done to me." "And they shall, you just need to have patience," Solan replied. "We're all in this together after all," Zhou Feng added. "Yes, our brother Shinju will also be made to pay," Pokon put in. "And once I eliminate my brother, I will make Naruto suffer as well," Sasuke added, firing thunderbolts at targets. Within 2 days, Naruto explained everything to all his close friends and comrades, where he would be, with some being reluctant about the idea and some accepting it. Then after 2 days, Naruto was seen standing by the village gates with Jiraiya all packed and ready to go. Seeing him off was his 6 girls, the Chans, Tsunade, Hack, Captain Black, Kakashi, Sakura, Taru, Ratso, Finn, Chao, Shizune, Eltaro, Peiko, and Saratobi. "Okay Naruto and Jiraiya, you have 3 years to return to the village," Tsunade instructed them. "Hi." They understood. Tenzin hugged and kissed Naruto. "Remember to write to us, Naruto." "I will. And stay warm and safe," Ino added, giving him a peck. "You know it. Hope you bring back some souvenirs." Shizuko kissed him. "Will do." Temari then kissed him. "We'll keep your home in the best of shape when you return." "Arigato Temari, and girls, my home is welcome to all of you." Naruto motioned to his harem. "Arigato Naruto," they said. Naruto turned to Jade. "Thanks Jade for all you've done with me." "Tch, don't mention it Naruto." She kissed him. Naruto looked at Jackie. "Thanks Jackie. I've learned a lot from you, and I'll use your teachings with honor." "I'm proud to have taught you Naruto." Jackie shook his hand. Viper hugged Naruto. "Take care out there Naruto, and I'll make sure Jade doesn't get lonely." "Thanks Viper." He approached Taru and Uncle. "Thanks for all the stuff you taught me using magic. I'll make you proud to have taught me." "In all honesty Naruto, we couldn't be any more proud of you," Uncle answered. "Take care of yourself," Taru said as they fist pound. "Will do big guy." Hack approached. "I will miss our spars, Naruto." "Don't worry Hack-fu. We'll spar again real soon." Hack smiled as Naruto went to the enforcers. "It was good to hang out with you guys once in a while." "Yeah, you're a lot of fun Naruto," Ratso said. "When you come back let's go disco," Finn added. "Be looking forward to that," Naruto admitted. "Hey Naruto, here's a little something for ya." Chao pulled out an extra pair of sunglasses like his own. Naruto put them on and waited for a compliment. The looks suits you. Chao gave him a thumbs up. Thanks Chao. Naruto approached the Sandame. You're like a grandfather to me Gigi, take care of yourself. I will Naruto as long as you do. The two hugged before Naruto approached Shizune. Make sure Grandma Tsunade does her job and take care of her. I will Naruto, and you take care of yourself too. They hugged. Naruto approached Kakashi. Sensei, even if you didn't help me as much as you wished you could, I still couldn't have asked for a better instructor. Arigato Naruto, and when you come back we'll officially be known as equals. Kakashi I smiled. Naruto smiled and looked to Sakura. I'm sorry I cannot bring Sasuke back Sakura. He suddenly found himself being hugged by her. I know, so promise me you'll come back at least. You and Sensei are all I have left of Squad 7. And I wouldn't want to lose you Naruto. Naruto smiled returning the hug. I will come back. When they broke, Naruto looked at El Toro and Peiko. Next time me and you will have to have a wrestling match El Toro. Much appreciated, Naruto. El Toro replied. And you and I shall have to have a match as well. Peiko added, feeling prideful. We'll see, Naruto joked before going to Captain Black. Good luck handling civilian affairs, Captain. The people here can be quite whiny. I'll manage fine, Naruto. The captain shook his hand. Naruto finally approached Tsunade. Well Grandma, looks like you'll have one less ninja to send out on missions. So when I get back I'll make sure to pick up my slack. I know you will Naruto, Tsunade said, giving him a peck on the forehead for good luck. Okay you two, your mission starts now. Tsunade declared. Naruto smirked, turning to Jiraiya. Race ya. He zipped off ahead. Hey damn it Gaki, do you have to do that? Jiraiya shouted as he went after Naruto. There he goes. Hinata said. Yup. Tin nodded. He's going to show us all for sure. Shizuka added. Don't worry, we all will. Jade assured the girls as they looked out into the distance and were ready to await the day when Naruto would return to Konoha. Well, that's the ending of that chapter. I do hope you enjoy this video. If you like to see more, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below. Until next time.